good? Oh, okay. I see. Thank you.
There it is.
So we're live here for the adaptive match. Really something that I have almost no words for with these people that have gone through some difficult times in their lives, but are aiming to be volleyball players and be active community people. And it's incredible to see. I had a chance to go and speak with these people early yesterday, and all the things that are literally are coming to fruition for them and changing the ideas of how volleyball is played for people that have adaptive situations. And ICN is the group that is behind it, and it is all normal. I'm Randy Stoklos, and incredible scene here. We got a bit of an exhibition with a couple of the girls on the other side, and needless to say, you'll see for your own that these things can be done by anybody at any time, and so proud to see these people out here playing today as Jason now introduces teams and players from both sides.
Man, you've been getting it in all day. Out of Boulder, Colorado, standing at 6'4", Randall Ball. Their opponents out of Houston, Texas, standing at 6'7". Standing next to Carly, she takes exception to that. Again, standing 6'7" out of Houston, Texas, John Preacher! And his teammates, and my favorite bodyguard. She's got the bronze, she's got the brains. Let's make lots of money. Out of Stanford University, Carly Opak! Oh my goodness. I can't believe I forgot this girl's name, but I can't forget her muscular build too. Look at those arms. She's got muscles in places I don't have places. Katie! Oh! Let's roll. We are rolling, people. Rock and roll.
And there are their intros, and let's see how fun this game's going to be on, and let's see the abilities of these people that have really not the equal all around. There's a nice little jump serve, goes out a little bit long, not used to that altitude and that wind right now. Let's see how they receive serve. So ICN, it's called normal.
So we're calling the threes team number 2, threes team number 1. Number 2's on the other side of the court. They didn't give me a name of their team. We can call them Samurai Pizza Cats. We can call them Jumping Bomb Angels.
Even better.
That ball out of bounds, and look out. Beating our drum again, Randy. Did you feel it on your headset?
Coming into our house right here, and incredible. Let's see the jump serve. Not probably a jump serve, just try to get this ball in. A little windy, but he does go to a jump serve. Goes to wall pat. A little trouble over there. Ball's then getting hit over. There's a nice little touch. Here's going to be an opportunity on the right-hand side. Goes off the tape. Too bad. Not a little high enough.
That was Dave Newkirk on the tape. Dave Newkirk listed at 50 years old, Randy. That's ridiculous. That man is in tremendous-looking shape. Katie piles a serve. At the net, John Kriechner blocking that ball, sails out of bounds, and we are looking at 2-3.
Yeah, number of serves out of bounds right now. They just got jumped in the court. Didn't really have a whole lot of time to warm up. But this is a little exhibition to show everybody, these people, where this sport is going and how we are promoting it and helping it. And there's a great little touch on the left side by Dave, but unfortunately no partner to go and follow that ball up. A nice opportunity right there.
The man with the prosthetic right leg is named Abram Gornich, and he played in the grass tournament yesterday, the men's open yesterday. So here he is out here playing beach. Energy for days. But man, never mess with a row pad, huh? Jeez. So sorry, so Randy. So for introductions, the guy playing the outside hitting position on this side, actually we're switching sides. Is this a game of 15? No, it's 5-2. All right, as we're switching sides, I'll do the introductions in accordance to positions. So the setter on the other side, one half of the crop top crew, that's Randall Ball. He was in the open standing at 6'4". The right side passer who was just passing at 50 years old, that is Dave Newkirk. And the girl on the dig, of course, that's Katie Piles. And the wind's picking up. Oh, my goodness. And there's
What a great up on that play, close to the net with his one arm banded on the good arm, I should say. But let's say, listen, there is nothing. There's a good little bump set to the girls right here. Now shot goes up, attack in the middle by the big boy out of the middle ball.
Yeah.
They score that point.
You know, and it's great because I got to witness the sample size of the quality of the players here. And I guess I don't know how to say this. So I'll just say this outright. They're doing better with one arm than I do with two arms. And look at the bump set. Look at the accuracy of the set. There's a lot of things that these guys are doing that I cannot do.
Yeah.
And oh, my goodness. Hurts you with the left. Go down, Randy.
Unbelievable with Abram going and swinging at the ball and the outside, not using his right hand, but using his left hand, and he's using everything on the court. And it's incredible to see these athletes play, really trying to be ICN. It's called normal. And it's a big shout out to John Aharoni for putting this type of thing together and giving the exposure that it's well deserved to these people. And so we are going to build this sport for these people because they are deserving as anyone else playing the game of beach volleyball or indoor volleyball. Incredible to see.
Absolutely well said. Team two, three's team number 2, leading by 1 point. That ball goes into the net. So the guy grabbing the ball right now, his name is John Creature. John Creature. They call him Johnny K. Yeah. Always smiling, always seems to keep the mood like big smile on his face everywhere he goes. Very much like Jackie Wagner, the male version. It's a jump serve. My goodness, Randy, get out of here. This is crazy. Come on. What are we watching right now, dude?
As I talked to Johnny this morning, he says he's goofy foot and he has some difficulty. And we said, hey, listen, when you have difficulty jumping, use both arms. He says, I don't have both arms. I say, well, then just use it. You got to go and get yourself up. And sure enough, he does in such a good job. And there's a shot by John. Good touches, almost got that ball over. Whirling, swirling conditions right now, as you saw that cloud of dust go right by us.
And Mother Nature is doing it just for this exhibition game, it seems. We haven't had this kind of wind since before the rain came yesterday. 7 up. They'll fix the score. It's 7 up.
And here comes the sky ball. As we talked a little bit, let's see if this one stays in. Almost. I said, you guys, I got some secrets up my sleeve. We're going to talk about this in the next couple of weeks when we practice together. How about throwing up a sky ball for these guys? As Carly
has one
tries
of
to
her
go
own.
back at it, and she serves the ball out.
The action happening too fast for me, Randy.
Unfortunately, a very difficult thing to do, putting up a sky ball with this wind, and now a third sky ball. I guarantee you. That stays in. As Walpat attacks, there's an opportunity right here. Ball sets the ball, goes up and over. Walpat takes the first one, and Walpat's going to attack. And out of bounds, long, just covering. Beautiful coverage of the line and the angle with ball blocking out of the middle.
Do you see how hard the action is to keep up with on this? I'm supposed to be the play guy here, and Randy's like, fine, I'll do it. Another sky ball, and Katie has to dip for that. Challenge at the net, blocked. Oh, wow. That was Abram Gornich with the block.
Abram, unbelievable.
Lives in Kentucky.
Come on.
Got some representing Kentucky. Got some action, huh?
Incredible. I mean, what effort.
Well, we go another sky ball. Why not? Oh, that's a whirler. That had some nasty spin on it. And then batting cleanup for point number 11.
As Abram does the redirect, which is totally legal at the net now. up in the net blocking. He redirects and scores that point.
And Carly Wopat, I thought I saw a smile. I'm 90% sure I saw a smile. There's the back set. And that ball sails out of bounds. We might need a timeout. These guys are just dominating. And who would have thought the kid with the crop top would be the dominating force in this exhibition matchup?
As they switch sides.
Oh, 13-8. Sorry. So we're calling them 3s-1 until we get a name. 3s-1 versus 3s-2. That's what you guys get for rushing me. I would have give you guys names.
As ball now gets back to serve, and now this is going to be the popular one of this game, the sky ball, and that is just rocketed.
Wow.
Carly Wopat passes. Oh, and misses that pass, unfortunately.
Let me tell you something. Anything in the air that long and that high needs a stewardess in an in-flight movie. That was a very high sky ball, Randy. Will he do it again?
Yeah,
Looks like it.
And he does. And this one comes out a little bit lower, but coming spinning low. Now let's see if they go to John. Somebody's got to get after that ball. He backhands it. Nice up by Abram. Abram gets covered. Oh, my goodness. And a little bit of miscommunication there. The point goes to 3-1s.
Yeah, we call them no, these are the 3-2s.
3-2s, sorry.
And then the 3-2s. Hey, so I like the one-arm block because you get the penetration. Sometimes you get that little extra reach. I know you always want to block with 2, right? But it works to his advantage because now you get to reach over a little bit more. Nice back set. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Great back set and good swing by Mr. Gornich again.
And, you know, the funny thing is, it's not even funny. It's the truth. These people just want to be accepted as they are. And they want to come out here and play the game that we all love. And here they are just doing spectacular things. And I'm going to grow this sport and grow this game with them because it's just so inspiring.
Johnny K, does that ball sail out of bounds? Yes, it does. And more points for 3s-1, baby. I'm loving this game. And like you said, acceptance comes with performance. These guys are performing. They're keeping their promises. And we as the volleyball community will always try to keep ours. Oh, my goodness. Nice. And showing respect out of their skill set, of course, is Randall Ball. We expect him to play nothing less than what he's playing now.
3-1's team on a roll right now, up 17-9, game to 21, out of a good jump serve. You've got to be kidding me.
Look
the win, almost made that ball in. I don't see people with all limbs that are able to go and serve a ball like that. Incredible.
Wopat to serve. Oh, a little bit of a J-hook pass. But, man, what a nice heavy swing. And, again, Randy, good things happen when you hit hard.
Let me correct you. No J-hook pass. My goodness. One with a prosthetic arm and the other one connecting those things together and touching that perfectly. Oh, my God.
Me, right?
On.
The blasphemy.
Just stop it. Just unbelievable touches. You got to be kidding me. I have to say. Inspirational. Don't let me cry.
No. 3-1 with the lead, commanding 18-10 lead, and that ball sails into the net. And I got to tell you, Randall Ball, that sky ball, I think if he did that more in the tournament, he might have made it to the later rounds.
You're right.
That thing was wicked. There's the jump serve.
That ball's close.
In. Outside set. Wow, what an approach. Just bombing away, Randy.
I know, just miss that. Just miss that. If we're playing indoors, that is in. That ball is a foot out here. Shorter courts on the beach, bigger courts indoors as John goes back to serve now.
Right.
12-18. And he takes it
down.
And he's calling it out, but he says, hey, listen, if I take it, you still got to go after and get that ball.
3-2, trying to catch up. 2 consecutive points in a row. Oh, here we go. 13-18. Game to 21. Neither team wants to call a timeout. Neither team was interested in the technical timeout. We're about that action today. There's the knuckle dug by Katie Piles. There's the on 2 by Johnny K. Abram.
Abram kind of chopping it off the left-hand side, catches the wind and goes out a little wide,
Mhm.
kind of getting it tight. And I look at the T-shirt, ICN. It's
Nice.
called normal.
It
Don't you
really is.
forget it.
No, how could we? Right now, this as far as all of the matches we watched, this is unforgettable. I cannot unring the bell on what I'm seeing right now. This is amazing. Oh, gets the block, gets the cover. We might have a little Nemo in the net. 19-14. Who we got setting over here? We got Johnny K setting for the ladies. Serve receive. Katie Piles. Carly Wopat. That's a team I'd like to set for. I know I don't have to move very much. There's the sky ball and just out of bounds.
Just what the doctor ordered in missing that serve for the opposite team now. 15-19.
15-19, one away from the switch. Piles with the serve. There goes zone one. Pretty good pass by Newkirk. Up and down, and wow, was that in or out? Man, that ball was so fast, I have no idea.
I think they're calling that out just wide.
You got to switch, guys.
As they switch sides. Inspirational is not the word.
It really is.
With these people out here showing the rest of the world and the community of these type of people that there is another world after their.
It's an amazing world.
Yeah.
It's an amazing world, Andy.
There's so many different words you can say, but it's incredible. Look at that pass to the middle. They attack off the block. No, ball wants to get that ball over. 17-19, game to 21. Piles will go back to serve. This thing's happening very, very fast.
It really is, and I'm glad you're staying with it. I have a few logistical things I'm trying to deal with. And man, hitting her high, it was Abram Gornich.
Abrams just springing out of that sand.
3-1 with set point opportunity number one against 3-2s.
Great swing by him. Says, I apologize for hitting it so hard.
Got a jump serve coming. The more traditional approach, and that ball just out of bounds. Set point opportunity number two. Wow.
18-20. Carly Wopat back to serve, down by 2.
They go to Abram again, and cleaning up the mess is Johnny K on that one. And now we got 19-20. Nah.
I'm going to check you how much weight you put on.
Johnny puts that ball away, 19-20. Now the attack
Well,
again.
there's the pass.
Here's the opportunity.
To get to 20, Carly sneaks it off of Mr. Ball. Randall Ball shaking his head on that one.
As we're tied up at 20 all, we're getting all our money's worth.
Yes, we are. Forget Barbara Walters. Forget John Stossel. 2020 is right here on this court in Aspen, Colorado. Let's go. Back set. Trickler, Doug, looking for 21. Katie gets Doug. Outside set, no knuckle on 2. Pushing to the opposite. Johnny K. Oh, unable to recover. 21-20. And now the 3-1. 3-1 leading 3-2. Set point opportunity number 2.
As Abrams now going to go and chase that ball down, bring one back into the court. He's going to go back to serve. Point match.
There's the jump serve coming, and
a serve for game. Tell me that it can't be done.
Get out of here. Winners. 1-0 in this exhibition match. That was just absolutely incredible. Stay here for a second. Johnny, you gonna stay here for a second. We'll do the interview. Cool. Guys, we're going to stay on camera for a sec so I can set up.
And they're celebrating out there. It's
I need to borrow your mic.
Really good stuff. We're going to get one of the gentlemen in here to go and do our interview.
Oh, you want to do the... Yeah, for the live stream, all right? Yeah. The live stream.
and will get a little bit more informed than we are. What a great exhibition that was. Beautiful scenery out here, really showing the world that that everybody can play this game and everybody wants to play this game and everybody's involved in this game. The beautiful game of
Johnny, can you hold this?
volleyball.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Dave or whatever my name is. It doesn't
I was
matter.
gonna call you Charlie Newkirk. What's that?
Hey, that's okay. I'm good with that. Charm fits. I mean,
Let's make sure we can get their sound. All right, guys, we're back in the bunker. Me and Randy back in the bunker with John Aharoni. You could come over here, John.
Yep.
Just take a knee or something, and you could just lean in. Hey, guys, but first of all, let's test your mic. Say what's up.
ready to roll.
We got
When's the
it.
next game.
Hey, listen, that was incredible. I think one of the more entertaining things and more inspirational things I've seen, that was real volleyball.
That's the goal, man. That's the goal. I've been playing this sport for about 34 years, and it's been a big vision of mine and also John's to incorporate this adaptive group in with the quote unquote able-bodied group. But I think there were a couple more able-bodied people out there than not, huh, John?
Looked like it. It looked like it.
Yeah. So this is a realization of a lifelong dream, and we're going to continue to grow the movement.
Yeah. Hey, Randy?
Well, if those people were enabled out there, they surely didn't seem like they had any kind of advantage. Congratulations to you guys, really showing something and showing not only us, but the world of really how you guys should be included into this beautiful sport. I know there's a lot of great things that are happening for you guys, and we're supporting it in each and every way. But tell us about some of the things that you guys have in store for upcoming events.
Oh man, if only our budget was as big as our mind. We'll get there. So John and I have this vision where we're going to reach clubs around the country, beach clubs, finding those kids, finding those adults who need an outlet to, whether it's get off the couch or to be a Division I player. We want to find them, right? And so we have a couple of camps coming up. Challenged Athletes Foundation is gracious enough to sponsor a camp for us. And between that and working with the Wounded Marines and John working with the adaptive community in San Diego every Saturday, the goal is to continue to grow this. You know, Randy, I think the big thing that we want to do is to not make this just a one and done type of thing, right? Our goal is to continue to grow the movement, but not just to grow the movement for the movement's sake, but to better people's lives and really get people focused on life itself, right? Growing up as a kid, missing an arm in the 70s and 80s was a different world. And I'm just really, really grateful to be able to give back to this group here.
You know, being up here in Aspen, seeing all the adaptive skiing that goes on in the winter and realizing that that's a working model. You know, Randy, you and I were talking about it this morning at breakfast. Why can't we train for a couple months in Brazil and then do the circuit again a little bit sharper and a little bit more ready? You know, with you lighting our way, I think we're going to do some pretty good things. And with my 3-time Paralympian here, and I've done a couple things. Amazing. We're going to amazing places.
Well, that's where we talk about sponsorship and ability to go and bring in money to raise the awareness of what we're trying to do. So anybody that's really seeing this and understanding, that's really kind of what it's all about for us until we really get the ball going. And the ball will get going for these gentlemen.
The
Beautiful.
ball was going that entire exhibition. And it's like one of those things where let's talk about the elephant in the room, prosthetic leg, this and that. I didn't really see any of that. I started criticizing you guys like regular volleyball players. I'm like, there's a J-hook shank. And he's like, look, he did it with his good arm. That's the blasphemy. So
Exactly.
when you've gotten to a point where I start criticizing you guys like regular volleyball players, in that respect, I would say you have arrived. And that's not actually a question on my part. My question is this: how do you take this and keep all of this momentum going beyond finances?
Well, beyond finances, really, it's a commitment from the athletes that we have, as well as yeah. Come on in, Abram. Come on in, John. As well as continuing to grow the sport itself. Watch out! You there we go. We're hooked up there. But how do we keep the momentum going? Well, we can't have an off season in the wintertime. I think that's been a big boon for us in the past, is we've had an off season in the wintertime. And winter's just around the corner. So finding guys, of course, John lives in Houston where winter's only like 90 and 90. But guys like Abram and me who live either in the Midwest or in places where it gets a little too cold to play outside, we got to continue to find places to play and travel and play together. The other thing I think is big is geographic location. The three of us love to play together, but if we're going to get good, if we're going to get some momentum, we've got to get together and play more than just once a year. And I mean, I think that's big, don't you, Abram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. He's a man of few words, but it's okay.
You know, Dave, if we're going to move this thing forward, as much as I know you're going to go another 50 years, we need the people watching to be our eyes. We need them to find, we need a couple more Abrams, a couple more. We may move you to a slightly different role, although you were bringing it out there.
50 is the new 20, man. Come on.
Absolutely.
I couldn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was like, show me some
There's
ID,
just a
man.
kid out there who can probably compete at the highest level in he's missing a limb or whatever it is, and can compete at the highest level anyways. And we just got to find him.
So,
nobody knows about this stuff. I just randomly found this by chance. There's somebody out there who's better than me who can, or will be, and can really push it really far.
I will say this, guys. As far as opportunity meeting preparation is concerned, I'm an East Coast guy, and Bill Parcells says you are what your record says you are,
By
right?
the way, I love
So,
the Yankees.
so it's thank you so much, man. So sometimes it's a part about getting eyes on you, getting noticed, and this and that. But when you get noticed, you say to yourself, now that we got eyes on us, we better go out there and ball. We better go out there and perform. And you know what? You guys were the mailman deliveries more than Utah could ever provide for Karl Malone. Because I like guys that have eyes on them that deserve the recognition, but I like guys that go out there and ball even more. Performing is the bottom line. You are what your record says you are. That's a New York hater, but you guys are the mailman deliverers. Great job today, guys.
Appreciate it.
thank you,
Cool.
Jason.
We got to get going. But I wanted to say, is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience before we get out of here? You got 30 seconds.
So ICNathletics.com. Reach out to us. Reach out to John and I will find you, and we'll be working together. Absolutely looking forward to it.
Even if you're not interested in beach volleyball, we will put you with an adaptive community. Let us know. You want to check out what we're doing, strength and conditioning, you name it. We're here to move this thing forward. An idea whose time has come cannot be stopped. Thank you.
And let me tell you
It's an
something, guys.
incredible program, and we're honored to have them here playing at the Motherlode.
Yes, and as good as that has been, believe it or not, we still have more great action coming. We got the finals for the women, so for now, we got to set up for the finals. Randy Stokely, ICN, Jason DeBias, we're out.
Let's go!
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much.
Cool, man. Corey.